Namaste. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari 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 Jaya Gopi Janavalabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Janavalabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Janavalabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Janavalabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Jana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Shodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Shri Radhe Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Shiva Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Shiva Prabhupada Shri Radha Madhava Ki Jai Shiva Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga. Wrong chapter. This from 24th chapter.
Oh, no.
We have 26.
Wrong text. The wrong text.
Yeah, wrong text. The same 23, but chapter is 26.
Oh.
This one, I don't know. Do you need book? Okay. So. We will try without original Мададжи, а вы сможете переводить, что я, наверное, не на английском, я не могу. Да? Замечательно. Саттвам мукхам судати субрив анурага бхара врида валамба виласат даситавалокам нилалака либхир упаскритам унасамна сванам прадаршая манасвини валгувакьям. Саттвам мукхам судати субрив. How to read Subriv Anuraga Bhara Vridavalamba Vilasat Dhasitavalukam Nilala Kalibhir Upaskritam Unasamna Svanam Pradarshaya Manasvini Valguvakyam. Sattvam mukham sudati subhrif anuraga bhara. Sattvam mukham sudati subhrif anuraga bhara. Vridavalamba vilasadhasitavalukam. Vridavalamba vilasadhasitavalukam. Nilala kalibhir upaskritam unasamnaha. Upaskritam unasamnaha. Svanam pradarshaya manasvini valguvakyam. I'm sorry. That's difficult to read to me. Somebody wants to. Is there ready text?
Yeah, the last two.
Can you please try, because I can't.
Is it one book?
Book. Christian has. He. Sattvam mukham sudati subhrif anuraga bhara. Не хватает слогов. Maharaj read it like Sattvam mukham sudati subhrif anuraga bhara vridavalamba valasat dasitavalokam. Like this. Nilala kalibhir upaskritam unasamna svanam pradarshaya manasvini valguvakyam. Like this.
Sattvam mukham sudati subir anuraga bhara.
Sattvam mukham sudati subriv anuraga bhara.
Vrida vilamba vilasat dasitaralokam.
Vrida vilamba vilasat dasitavalokam.
Nilakalibir upaskritam unnasamna.
Nilala kalibhir upaskritam unnasamnaha.
Svanam pradarshaya manasini valguvakyam.
Svanam pradarshaya manasvini valguvakyam. Mataji.
Satvam mukam sudati subriyanuragabara.
Satvam mukham sudati subrivanuragabhara.
Vrida vilamba vilasattastiva lokam.
Vrida vilamba vilasadhasitavalokam.
Nila kalivi upashkita manusamna.
Nilalalakirupaskritam munasamna.
Svanam pradashaya manusvini valguvakyam.
Svanam pradarshaya manasvini valguvakyam. Sattvam mukham sudati subrivanuragabhara. Vrida vilamba vilasatthasitavalokam. Nilalalakirupaskritam unasamna. Svanam pradarshaya manasvini valguvakyam. Sattvam mukham sudati subrivanuragabhara. Vrida vilamba vilasatthasitavalokam. Nilalakalibirupaskritam unasamna. Svanam pradarshaya manasvini valguvakyam. Much better, yes. Thank you. Word by word. Sa. Sorry, from here. Sa, that. You, my wife. Tvam. You. Mukham. Your face. Sudati. With beautiful teeth. Subru. With beautiful eyebrows. Anuraga. Attachment. Bhara. Loaded by. Vrida. Feminine shyness. Vilamba. Hanging down. Vilasat. Shining. Hasita. Smiling. Avalokam. With glances. Nila. Bluish. Alaka. With hair. Alibhi. Be like. Upaskritam. Those being beautiful. Unnasam. With a raised nose. Naha. To me. Svanam. Who am yours? Pradarshaya. Please show. Manasvini. O most thoughtful lady. Valguvakyam. With sweet words. Translation. My dear wife, your teeth are very beautiful, set, and your attractive features make you appear very thoughtful. Kindly give up your anger, be merciful upon me, and please smile upon me with loving attachment. When I see a smile on your beautiful face, and when I see your hair, which is beautiful as the color blue, and see your raised nose, and hear your sweet talk, you will become more beautiful to me and thus attract me and oblige me. You are most respected mistress. Purport. His Divine Grace by Charananda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. An effeminate husband, simply being attracted by the external beauty of his wife, tries to become her most obedient servant. Shripada Shankaracharya has therefore advised that we not become attracted by a lump of flesh and blood. The story is told that at one time a man very much attracted to a beautiful woman would the woman in such a way that she devised a plan to show him the ingredients of her beauty. The woman made a date to see him, and before seeing him she took a purgative, and that whole day and night she simply passed stool, and she preserved that stool in a pot. The next night, when the man came to see her, she appeared very ugly and emaciated. When the man inquired from her about the woman with whom he had an engagement, she replied, "I am that very woman." The man refused to believe her, not knowing that she had lost all her beauty due to the violent purgative that caused her to pass stool day and night. When the man began to argue with her, the woman said that she was not looking beautiful because she was separated from the ingredients of her beauty. When the man asked how she could be so separated, the woman said, "Come on, and I will show you." She then showed him the pot filled with liquid stool and vomit. Thus, the man became aware that a beautiful woman is simply a lump of matter composed of blood, stool, urine, and similar other disgusting ingredients. This is the actual fact, but in a state of illusion, man becomes attracted by illusory beauty and becomes a victim of Maya. King Puranjana begged his queen to return to his original beauty. He tried to revive her just as a living entity tries to revive his original consciousness, Krishna consciousness, which is very beautiful. All the beautiful features of the queen could be compared to the beautiful features of Krishna consciousness. When one returns to his original Krishna consciousness, he actually becomes steady and his life becomes successful. Madaji, сможете переводить? Я думал, вы вернулись.
Если вернусь, тогда я...
Не знаю, Мадажи, может быть, у вас получится, нет? So, okay. Again text. My dear wife, Your teeth are very beautiful set, and your attractive features make you appear very thoughtful. Kindly give up your anger, be merciful upon me, and please smile upon me with loving attachment. When I see a smile on your beautiful face, and when I see your hair, which is as beautiful as the color blue, and see your raised nose and hear your sweet talk, you will become more beautiful to me, and thus attract me and oblige me. You are my most respected mistress. Om Agyanti Mirandasya Kinanjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Yam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunattam Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savatutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakamitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavanishwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatrubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So I will little bit torture you for the few next minutes because my English not so well. Please bless me to say something something good, nice in this topic. Hare Krishna. Okay. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada didn't mention much philosophy. Maybe 80% of this commentary, Srila Prabhupada telling the story of liquid beauty. As we know, this story. Somebody heard this story before? Yeah, everybody. Гуруниш Аврубу, прошу прощения, русского не будет. Не смогу на русском, надо на английском. So Srila Prabhupada using this storytelling because of this is a hint how preacher preaches through story, because we have a very big false ego, which will сопротивляется, which do not accept any corrections in his address. So any instructions, any philosophy which will point on our недостатки. Тоже не вспомнить. on our bad qualities, we will not accept it. So we can laugh about this prince, which misconcept the true beauty, and he was bewildered by this skin beauty. So that's why Srila Prabhupada using this story for to point actually our misconceptions. But Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati says that those are my enemies who glorifies me, because if somebody glorifies us, that can feed our false ego, and we become stronger, entangled in this material conception of false ego. So we have to try to learn how to accept philosophy which points on our bad qualities or something, anarthas. In this story, princess considered to be a elevated person because she more or less elevated because she understand that the beauty is not in these liquids and something which inside the skin covering. So this understanding of this bodily conception even on those simple examples shows us how it is not it is not true. So it bewildered us, and everybody will laugh with us when we act like this prince. So the spiritual self-realization begins from understanding that I'm not this body, I'm spirit soul, and I want to read some texts from Bhagavad Gita as it is. In which Krishna says about soul. Just a moment. I prepared in Russian, but I have to read in English. Okay, it's from second chapter, text 11. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, while speaking learning words, you are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are wise lament neither for the living nor for the dead. So Krishna starts to explain the nature of soul. Never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. Next 13th. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress and their disappearance in due course are like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. They arise from sense perception, O son of Bharata, and one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. So until 27th. O best among men, Arjuna, the person who is not disturbed by happiness and distress and is steady in both is certainly eligible for liberation. Those who are seers of the truth have concluded that of the non-existent, the material body, there is no endurance, and of the eternal there is no change. This they have concluded by studying the nature of both. So Krishna continuing so much verses, he said to give us this conception of the soul. That which pervades the entire body you should know to be indestructible. No one is able to destroy that imperishable soul. So soul is imperishable and non-destructive, cannot be destructive. The material body of the indestructible immeasurable and eternal living entity is sure to come to an end. Therefore fight, O descendant of Bharata. And 2 verses more. Neither he who thinks the living entity the slayer, nor he who thinks it slain is in knowledge, for the self slays not, nor is slain. Sorry. English. For the soul there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. So again and again Krishna says about the nature of the soul, that it imperishable or indestructible, So this spiritual path of ours starts from understanding this conception who we are, and there is two definitions of knowledge. Knowledge can be jnana and knowledge can be vijnana. So vijnana means realized knowledge, some knowledge which we realized in our life, and using it like very common thing in our life. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maya ki jai. Shri Guru Nitai ki jai. So jnana we can receive from our Guru when we asking him the questions, or when Guru pours on us his mercy. And this knowledge will be only theoretical, because until we serve to please our Guru, this knowledge will not be realized. About this, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadikshyanchite gyanam gyaninas tattva darshana. So, darshan of tattva we can receive after Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. So this knowledge, Tadvidhi pranipatana. So we approach to our Guru with pranipat, so dandavat. It means humbly. And pariprashnena means with inquiring, with asking Guru with intense greed to know. And sevaya, after this we making seva to Guru to please him. So after that the knowledge become vijnana. After Guru pleased, knowledge become vijnana. Because if we're pleasing Guru, then we're pleasing Krishna, and Krishna is who proprietor of this material nature, Atma Maya, which covers us, which bounds us in this world. So when Guru is pleased, he is devotee of Krishna, so Krishna is pleased also. And Krishna, by his causeless mercy, will remove this bounds of Atma Maya, this material nature. So this is the theoretical way how we can make progress. So but also if we misused if we misuse this point that we have to please Guru, if we just trying to have some knowledge without pleasing Krishna and Guru, then we can become a Mayavadi, like person who neglects his Guru. And Mayavadi is Mayavadi conception is conception that we even have some признаки, Мадхуджи, не знаете? Признаки. Maybe we have no even if we okay, even if we have these qualities of self-realized soul, so we understanding that we are not this body, and everybody is not their bodies, and there is some absolute truth, but if we not if we not get rid of envy, then we become Mayavadi. So envy means to cause somebody pain consciously. So if somebody if we try to cause some living entity pain with the words, with the acts, or with anything else, with non doing anything, so that means we have this envy. That means we have envy, and if we have envy, we will not achieve the spiritual world, which is full of bliss and full of knowledge and sattva, Shuddha sattva. So there is place where no disease, old age, and death and birth. So the opposite of envy is humility. So real humility is not to bow down our body before someone, or making the spine like this, very very humiliated person. They going like they has this shape of spine, so not like this. And real humility is to understand that sambandha gyan and prayojana and abhidaya. So who am I? Who is my master? And how can I please Krishna? And what Krishna doing every day, like the Leelas and the pastimes on Galoka. So these three types of Vijnana we should understand, and then we will become really humiliate. This will be our real humility. So the path of Mayavadi is not funny, not happy, because they always taking this poison of envy in their hearts, and this poison destructs everything around. So this cause pain for those who carrying this inside, and also for those who are nearby. So this material world is the place where it can be this envy. And first of all, this envy is envy for toward Krishna, and how it can be, how we can see it in our activities when we're trying to do something without thinking about that Krishna is controller. So we might do something, and we should do something to please Krishna. But if we doing this thinking that not thinking about that Krishna is controller, so we acting with envy to Krishna, because we showing Krishna how we can deal without him. So we try to show Krishna that we can live without him, and I think I don't know actually, but I think it not pleased Krishna, at least. So some place in scriptures I heard from one Maharaj, Gurudev, Sannyasi, I don't remember actually who was it. It was mentioned that Krishna standing on the bank of Yamuna, playing on his flute, and has reddish eyes, which are reddish because of he waiting for us. He almost crying that we are not with him. So devotees don't want make Krishna cry. Yes. So that's why we try to please him. So this is about little bit about different obstacles on our spiritual way, which should be identified clearly. And those leelas with demons in Vrindavan, these leelas, they personified this our anarthas, how Krishna and Balaram they kills our anarthas. So there is many description of those leelas. What leela means, what anartha. So it's a big theme which I cannot cover in this lecture, and we already have to stop. So, few points. So, one what the word? Okay. If we thinking that our bodily conception, our bodily потребности, потребности, не помните, Матуши? Bodily, we need some, потребности, как бы, телесные потребности. Bodily demands, understood? Yeah. If our bodily demands is our demands, that means we are still on this bodily platform, and for example, I want to sleep. Really, I want to sleep. No, body is tired and it should retire for some time to. So there is processes which are defined by demigods, which going inside, and every time in the day has a particular purpose for this body. So night is for sleeping, day is for acting, and so on. So, and we like in a chariot, yes, but also we can drive a little bit there, here. So is the best, it should be best deal, I think, like this Srila Prabhupada said, that the situation is not really good, that we are in this bodily concept, in this body, but the best deal is to try to serve Krishna in this body. So this one point. So many points, but time is off. Okay. So from this bodily conception, lust is going, and lust steals our fruits of our spiritual practice. Lust steals our loving relationship with devotees, our relationship with Mahamantra, our loving relationships with deities and Guru. So to cut this knot of lust, we have to approach to Guru and eagerly try to inquire to him how to become on non-bodily platform to achieve this spiritual platform, to start our spiritual way.